Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
I'm the founder and the CEO for the Wantoni Organization for the Aged Duffer. On the 12th of October this year, we organize Miss Old is Gold beauty contest where they take place at the Freetown City Hall. And the reason we make do this contest now because every year all over the world in October, then they celebrate all people. And one of the ways that we feel safe for raise awareness about the aged in a salon, that for organize this contest. So it go fine for make you can support Duffer in the 4th edition of Miss Old is Gold beauty contest where they take place in the City Hall. The ticket price in Oboko, 100 leons for ordinary, 250 for patron, VIP, and by donation. All of them money they are so now they use back for do free medical for the aged them, for do housing for them because we they bill us for some aged they when are homeless, we they do give out clothing, we they give food and poke things then for ensure say the old people then themselves get a better life in a salon. So members say old is gold, October 12, make we meet in Freetown City.
Only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices.
Your trusted information hub.
Welcome.
Know your genotype. Go do test for know if you get sickle cell traits like your family or like your blood, and let you know if you're compatible with your partner. One go born picking tomorrow bambai. One know the probability and chance one will get picking with a genetic blood disorder called sickle cell. Know your genotype.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program,
good morning and welcome to this edition of the program Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now with Voices Online TV, Facebook and YouTube channel. The 1 hour 30 minutes program, they bring you issue them we get for doing development na salon. You where they watch we can take part in the program by way how you can do so, by way how you go send a text or WhatsApp message. So the number 034-225-373. The number again is 034-225-373. If you're out of salon, add +232. Mena Fatima say one by presenter them for this edition of the program, Voices at 7 a.m.
Good morning, and Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Inside the program today, President Biona the State Opening of Parliament, August 6th, say the country economy don't big pass the way out EBD inside 2018, and in government they on track for grow the economy up to 4%. And you go know more about the labor-intense public work project where National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, they use for provide work for young people in the country. This plus other interesting interview reports there for you in the program this morning. So continue for them with me for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes.
All right, we studio guests go join with Gist now. As today we can talk about President Bio in speech. Now the state opening of Parliament yesterday, also it talk about plenty good thing then we get for do with the country. But before that, make we go now na Parliament and start the program proper with this report on the state opening of the 6th session of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone. Also, President Bio make the statement saying in the country economy done they make progress and in government they on track for grow the economy more up to 4%. Make we join Arnold Felix Elba for more details from the parliamentary session yesterday.
Tuesday, 6th August, President Bio be performed in ceremonial duty, also be address Parliament and the nation inside the state opening of the second session of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone. The President be talk on in government agenda, give account of what in government don't do and waiting in a plan for do. President Bio be talk on different things them from the economy, national cohesion, agriculture, and food security, and plenty other one them. For food security and agriculture, especially under the Feed Salon program, the President begin highlight about the Feed Salon program.
1. Expansion of rice production. We have expanded rice production areas to include inland valley swamps, irrigated fields, and mechanized services to expedite land preparation. 2. Mechanization of the value chain. We increase mechanization by providing tractors, harvesters, rice mills, and 3 landing carts for riverine areas. 3. Research and quality input. Utilizing research to deliver high-quality inputs for optimal yields in key value chains, including rice, cocoa, and onion. 4. Revival of cooperatives. We have reintroduced the cooperative system to support rice farming and cocoa production and marketing. 5. Development of agribusinesses. We supported the establishment of the first cocoa processing factory, a sardine factory using local ingredients, a cashew processing factory, and a local scale egg production and poultry hatchery. Establishment of agro-industrial hubs. We have created hubs in key rice production areas, rehabilitated markets, replaced hand-drawn ferries with bridges, and constructed a dike and 35 kilometers of feeder roads. 7. Support to Armed Forces Agriculture. We enhanced the Armed Forces Agricultural Unit with machinery, high-quality inputs to scale up rice production. 8. Financial instruments for agriculture. We tailored financial solutions such as community banks, $10 million United States agriculture credit facility at 10% interest rate, and a pioneering crop insurance scheme worth 28 million new loans. 9. Agtech and climate smart agriculture. We introduced technology to support agricultural research and established early warning system for food security, a soil digital information system, and a national farmers registry linked to national identity numbers. 10. Empowerment of women and youth. We expanded the participation of women and youth in agriculture, particularly in post-production rice processing. 11. Improved farmer earnings. We launched a pilot outgrower scheme in Cambia district to increase the production, processing, marketing, and distribution of locally produced parboiled rice.
On the economy, the president say the economy dey on track for grow 4%.
Our prudent economic policies and public financial management reforms over the past years have stabilized the economy and ensured sustainable recovery from multiple shocks. Our economy is now larger than in 2018, and we are on track for a 4% growth rate in 2024. And that growth is driven by increased productivity in agriculture, mining, local manufacturing, and services. Economic diversification is integral to our sustainable development strategy. Through import substitution and light manufacturing, we have increased agriculture and fisheries contribution to GDP from 3 to 14%, creating more jobs. Sierra Leone is now a net exporter of vegetable oil to the ECOWAS market and produces a variety And we also produce a variety of local products, including soap, cement, soft drinks, fruit juices, confectionaries, beer, iron ore, roofing sheets, seasoning cubes, tomato paste, onions, sardines, and wood products.
President Bio say na the fishing sector in government don pass the target for gather money.
The blue economy. In the fishery sector, we have exceeded revenue targets, curbed illegal fishing, protected fish stocks, and improved export certification. We will develop commercial aquaculture systems, increase fish production, and create more jobs for women and youth in rural areas. The fish harbor investment is critical for our economy, generating billions of leones and stimulating related investments. We assure responsible ecosystem monitoring and evaluation. Our medium-term plans include making the harbor a center of excellence for marine education and duty-free trade zone for exporters and importers. The mining sector. Adhering to international environmental, social, and governance best practices, local mining companies now benefit from significant payments. Local mining communities now benefit from significant payments, including surface rent and community development agreements. Put local should clap for this one. Tom Colini should clap. Over the coming years, we will enhance revenue generation, review legislative instruments, support artisanal and small-scale mining, protect mining-affected communities, employ advanced technology to combat illegal mining, and boost women's participation in the sector. Domestic revenue mobilization. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, our medium-term revenue mobilization strategy is improving domestic revenue collection, exceeding targets in 2023 and the first half of 2024. Prudent expenditure management has reduced the budget deficit. We maintain fiscally responsible and sustainable debt levels. Inflation declined from 55% in October last year to 32% in June 2024.
President Bio say the leones don't stabilize and don't make gain them against other currency them na the world, and inflation don't go down.
We have increased storage capacity for strategic petroleum stocks and reduced fuel costs, easing the transportation and economic burden on Sierra Leone. These efforts demonstrate our commitment to building a resilient and prosperous economy.
President Bio Bisemweso say the executive, legislature, and the judiciary not for take the people and faith and patience for granted. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold Felix Elba.
That's a report where I be put together as the president make a statement on the state opening of parliament yesterday. And we can talk about the speech where the president make. And at the studio this morning, I get Teddy for the Musa, when a lecturer and peace activist at Fube College, University of Salon. Good morning, Mr. Musa. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Arnold. It's a pleasure for being here. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. We'll talk about the president's speech. Overall, the president, most people don't say this speech made up of talk about peace, cohesion, and national unity, despite he give account of what he done. So, in general, what do you think about the president's speech?
Well, in the first place, let me put them into context. I mean, I think this is a moment for let we take governance to the doorstep of the citizenry. And then speeches, then they will get from the president, especially at an official opening. They actually speak to us then. I'm sure if there's anything we will talk about, that speech, it would be the one way we tell we say we know Usai a day, Usai we want to move this country and waiting at the project them. When I go through the speech or when I see the whole thing, I think of waiting America they can call the State of the Union address, where after a certain period, where the young president they don't lead, then get a platform where they come and tell the people them, waiting them and see them go do, how far they don't go with them, and waiting don't left for complete, and how they will get for complete them. So if you watch the speech, generally that was really waiting don't grant we all. But in the area of the peace, when they talk about it, be grounded in peace, about peace. Myself, when I go through the introductory side, mostly now that one day the president be the enter with, and it is good because for this country, after we done left the war situation, what you need now is peace and national cohesion. So it was good we start on that front and look at you know, tell thank you to the international partners. Then we set up like the tripartite this time. It's still the call on people them and the other party them for support. I like one side where he talk about the difference between politics and governance. You know, me go call them the difference between electioneering and governance because nothing and the world is struggle in this country.
We'll talk about it small.
Yes, when we talk about electioneering period, now the term that one day we then go say this term don't expire for a certain government. Now term for elections, party and come in and campaign. That time you get right for talk and criticize anybody, constructively of course. But when that period is not over, the constitution say the party will win for form a government. When we move into that phase where that government they get formed, is what we call the governance phase, meaning the electioneering period not over. When now the president is referred to as politics, it don't done. Yeah. So what do we expect for see now, like governance where every Sierra Leonean they contribute to us. And including the opposition, they are part of that governance day. Because no governance not be completed without the work of the opposition. But over the years, we don't see, you know, after elections, Sierra Leoneans, the way they even retrieve and say, not all party, we not all government today. No, they not say the government of Sierra Leone, of SLPP, or government of APC. They say the government of Sierra Leone, and you are a Sierra Leonean. Okay. Yeah. So it's something we need.
So you think, say, in terms of the first opening, of the president's speech, it speaks to the heart and mind of Sierra Leoneans?
I very much well feel that because security don't be concerned this BNTM, and he spoke to us that. He assured the people that with hope. I like that's how he talks, and just a very few set of Sierra Leoneans that really try for turn things out. He still appeal to them, few than they for join. So at the field, say that was one thing we'll be one for Yeri, and it touched other plenty areas. As you say, we'll come for see the thematic areas. Then.
So let's start now.
Generally, I'm very happy that overall.
You think, say, it touched every area of, in terms of the opening, in terms of peace, in terms of calming down, because you know, say Salone, we don't see small chamots don't they happen since the election period.
Yes, it touched on the areas then they. And but it be very skillful, you know, able for bring out the people who don't they misbehave along this line for talk strongly. I'm sure it try for evade that side for let you know go pull any heartstring. But in terms of giving hope to we, in terms of assuring that the security sector they on top of their job, they even go further for name institutions, the institutions like the Peace Commission, you know, the other commissions then we don't come in. Support the system in terms of national cohesion. We all know what the Peace Commission be do, like this BNTM, you know, the tripartite they were on top of it, you know, in terms of what be happened the last time as well, the Peace Commission. So I think it touched on the area, then I think it's a fine speech, you know. If you ask me other areas, then they
okay. So now they can talk about, because the president talk about Bokutin, where they give account. So we'll look at certain sectors then. He talk about agriculture. And food security. I think say the government they on track in terms of that area, because one of them inside a big change, one of them the flag bearer, the key things about the president's agenda and for feed Salone.
Yes, I feel say the first thing where this country need and where the government really for puts their shoulders to the wheel about now the area of agriculture. And then, like how he says, I think the opening of that agriculture area, sector, as he talks, say, are the cornerstone of every country, agriculture, and for we able for feed we serve. If we not get sufficient food, which one are the energy we go get? Now, when you get food, then you go able to get the right blood they circulate, and you go send them to your brain for let you think well. So when you go sit down at your office, you go able to do your work. So food, very, very much important. And for plenty years now, we know they move from what we've been called the subsistence agriculture. We now hoe, then we they use, then small cutlass them. Okay. I think waiting in the try for do now in that speech, as you say, then they try for mechanize agriculture. Mechanize in the sense, I think he said they don't bring tractors, you know, they don't support people, then even get and then cooperative systems then where they dish money out to people, which is all very, very good.
Because they make mention about giving loans to people.
Then at the cooperative system we talk about.
Yes.
Yeah, at rural, you know, level, then they move people and then they reduce, I think, taxes as well on them, you know, items where they come in, we go support agriculture. But then he linked that to a program, this Feed Salone, you know. Becca just read the 27 portion of him. He say, as we prioritize Feed Salone in our new medium-term national development plan, our vision for a robust food production system, you know, is private sector-led transformation. I like that side because we need for privatize agriculture. Because when you privatize the agriculture, then you open the space for farmers then for coming. You give them the encouragement. In that sense, I just feel, say, they go find again if people and then at the rural side when agriculture, then they do. They go get side and waste on a bad road, how for bring them goods them. Because if you talk about for mechanized agriculture, then a large scale production. And when we get large scale production, you get for put them into economy as well. You get for them on the market. When I produce large scale, I forget the fine road where the crown going at the market. When you reach at the market, I forget ability for sell. I owe money and come back and do that recycling there and start that process there back. So when I look at the speech, for me, I don't think they have to look through for, and as you say, the agriculture, they speak towards that. It fits Salone Day in place because they don't able to identify some areas there around that, and even spell out about the Feed Salone program. I think it gets 11 points the way he said they don't go into. Yes, I don't know if you want.
Because we talk around them.
Yes, because that is really cool.
We talk about job creation and livelihoods.
Okay, the job creation. Yes, that was another whole theme where he moved into. But you look at them, say that job creation, they connected to the same agriculture back. Some of these things are interwoven. You know, because when you talk about for mechanize the economy, you talk about large scale production, then you open the space for let people that will get access for employment as well. Because if they produce cocoa now, they use this whole kingdom for produce cocoa.
And a job creation for...
Yes, I get vehicles the way they move the cocoa from here to McKinney. I will need drivers them. So already you don't create that job there for people. If not packaging, I will need people who can do that packaging for me. So then I start in cartoon for the inside that packaging there. I will need a company where they produce that packet there. You know, now then kind of here don't they happen at places like Ghana. If you go Ghana, they get a lot of their own products them. And each of them product and they what we call the chain of production. You get companies that will involve into that. Because if they produce something where you get for packet time, the company they will go produce that plastic where you need for put them, that packaging. If not food, the company they will go produce them, you know, silver, rubber spoon and fork. So all that they build them up.
So the person don't sell out in idea, in vision to Salone people.
Yes.
How the ordinary man would tap into the vision of look, we still do on Feed Salone.
When me at the field say the first thing we the ordinary man for do, for able for ready for appreciate them and ready for work with them. Because if we not gather ourselves and feel say this my project will viable, I will get my own space into them. You see them now also say you want to let them move that when they come meet you before you find job into them, then they not able for work that way. So what me feel say for really happen at this time. The project don't come out. The Feed Salone don't there are a lot of factions. We as citizens ready for embrace them up and let's get the right mind for work. Let's get the right mind for engage in terms of production because now that is our problem. Salone man we can talk about rights too much, but they ignore the area of obligations. It is our right for the government provide them jobs there, make it create the opportunity, make it design the right policies. I think that has happened on paper as we don't see it on presenter. Now, when that right side are over, we get the obligation now for let we take space for come in and fend the work and able for do them. It becomes our obligation for let that policy they go grow, for let that project they go before, for let we able for earn jobs. But that is what we don't do. We go sit down. I know that there are tussles around it. Politics go play. Sometimes a set of person go concentrate for focus on your own party man them. And all of these challenges and left other party. You get some people who go if you want for say, okay, the are not of stronghold, no care this particular project go there, no can go now stronghold. All of these challenges are there.
So what about
at the media now for they talk about the NTR?
Yes. So what about the responsibility on the government? Then the president idea they don't sell them to people.
Yes.
So the government have get responsibility for depolitized feed saloon.
Exactly, I agree with you, and that is what I'm saying. And I put them out now. This project a fine, a good feed salon. Let nobody not targeting our stronghold and I don't know more for Krango. Make them spread them out. And I think so we go congratulate the president on that side. They follow just no way they talk about a project where they establish a put local. Then they clap for him, but I think say the put local MP they not agree clap. Say they turn face, say no put local for clap for this. So he's a man where they think along the national way for doing things. They spread the project them all over the place. So let's keep them that way in terms of this feed salon. Let we not target any side. It's about Sierra Leoneans, it's about Sierra Leone as a country. The project now we for harness into them. So it's good way we go push them in and them out to them.
Okay, continue for the with the program. In name Nathalie for the Musa lecturer from Frabe College, University of Sierra Leone. We come back to just now as today we talk about President Bio in speech where he make na the state opening of Parliament yesterday. Also he talk about so many things then where we go discuss na the program. I wanna continue for the with we and don't forget for send we comments or questions to the number 034225373. The number again is 034225373. We will now take another issue. Still on President Bio in statement on the state opening of Parliament yesterday, 6th August 2024, some member of Parliament then from the opposition, All People's Congress Party, and the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party, plus Dr. Fatou Taki, where na educationist, be respond to the president in speech. Now the Ministry of Civic Education and press conference where them be held yesterday in a state house. Well, the parliamentary reporter Ali Kavura gets more and go now report.
Tuesday, 6th August, after the president in speech na the state opening of the second session of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone, the Ministry of Information beget a press briefing na Parliament with the leader of government business na Parliament, Honorable Matthew Newman, leader of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Kabo, presidential spokesman Alpha Khan, and Madam Fatou Taki. Honorable Matthew Newman, na the head of government business, say the president in speech na Parliament talk about the challenge them and thing them way in government plan for do.
He also went further, Mr. Minister, for sure we say challenges and day. He talk about inflation, but he talk about challenge. You go to the health sector, he talk about challenge. No, not shame. It's until we if you fine, fine. Well, the steps them. Even when we talk about the Feed Salon project, we talk about the flagship program. He talk about the steps that we want to take. You know, say you don't achieve. He said these are the steps that are there. He itemized everything. But what do we for take further from today? And he also embedded in his speech about the unity issue about programs where he don't bring forward. Taking about the Bintu money. That said we need for legislate some of them things they are so. Until we lost them. About to Parliament, he talk about Parliament. And Honorable Newman will do a load or SFPP. My colleague on the other side, Honorable Abdul Kabu, who are the minority leader. If we not bend backward for accommodate them, we get all the numbers then for pass to one part. But that's not democracy. When we pass law, oneness day, when I see the fruitfulness of the law, how the law they work, how the law everybody embrace that. That makes a democracy a better platform for us.
Honorable Abdukagbo, na the minority leader na parliament say the president in speech be focused on peace and national cohesion and in achievements them.
But the state opening address today of His Excellency, we find out say more about peace, national cohesion, and some of the overall achievements them of the government, including monies where IMF may not give, the grants them where them in the give, the budgetary support, including the MCC, including some other the Security Council achievements. You know, all of those things are applaudable by the opposition. Me, now one person we don't always say, we are in opposition, but we are not opposed to the development of this country. We want less along go before. Because we all London here for years. Not to one party they run this country. They go. Not to one party. They na APC. In fact, first na be SLPP. It changed to APC. It come back to SLPP. It changed back to APC. So meaning, the leader they laugh. Who laugh fast them first. So meaning we all for be curious about how we country they go before.
Dr. Fatou Taku bin get this for say but waiting in observe but the president in speech.
This speech, when I first look and when I listen way His Excellency the deliver the first bit, and when I don't talk all inside and it's about, for me, what in come out is about reconciliation, it's about peace, it's about looking at Salone, it's about putting hands together and look at Salone. So it brings out a lot of the achievements when they don't make. So same like what Honorable Abdul say, it's like appraisal, like where they come for appraisal, like annual report. So after the 1 year done, they can now can show and say, now this we know in my manifesto. Now this and this we don't do this year, and I don't think we can continue for do or want for add pan which you don't do. So then in first few lines and even the last line where they do in closing, I make specific reference to that and because for me it was all about it talk about the seats all mandated for represent the voices of the people. And so, yes, he praised the members of parliament, and I think it's in both sides, opposition as well as the government side. But it's also a reminder for, say, when I did a parliament, when I represent people. It's about people's voices. And it's very important for make we not forget all man we put we in. And for me, it's also giving a lot of credence to the population, the general population, for say, now people can get power for put and pull people in. And I then get the power for, so we can't continue for them. Now, also, we forget waiting at them cry there. We forget waiting they make them laugh. We forget waiting they make them move. We forget how the economy they go. So all the things that we talk about really, where is specify now about Sierra Leone and people and Sierra Leone in general.
All this then been talked inside the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, then press briefing for look inside the president in speech na parliament. For Voices Online TV, Mina Ali Kavura.
All right, well, we want to say plenty thank you to our parliamentary reporter Ali Kavura. We don't take in time and put that short report together on waiting happening yesterday na the Ministry of Information and Civic Education and press conference where they hold a status after the opening of Parliament. We will continue with the program and we still get we lecturer at the studio from Frabe College with Nathalie Fudi Musa, and we will continue with the discussion on President Bio in speech where he make yesterday where he be the open Parliament.
Before we go to Mr. Musa, don't forget to send me message either on text or normal text message to the number +232 34 225373. The program will watch now Voices at 7 a.m. will come to you on Voices Online TV, now Facebook and on YouTube. Continue to be part of the conversation. Send me what you think of the president in speech we delivered yesterday in Parliament. Mr. Musa, you just heard from the two members of Parliament from SLPP and APC, and the educationist like in be the neutral, as he say, not a politician, will be among them. So what do you think of the statement then where they all make?
Well, let us start with the opposition statement where Honorable Abdul Kabo, very impressive. I mean, this now the thing where we want to see that if there is a good thing where it don't happen, let we see the opposition and the government then come together and talk about them and help for pushing. And Abdul Kabo in statement very clear from that angle there. He said then they oppose, but they're not going to oppose within a development. And in this speech where the president make, they see development. Then see say they're on the right track. So then they for support that one day, which is good. You know, opposition not maintain for the oppose no more. If you oppose, you get for be constructive about them, you know. And I know that the thing that's why when they talk say we forget term where politics hold on, like how the president may call them, they go say end of electioneering. And then we begin with the governance phase. The governance phase, the opposition is part of the country in governance structure. So forget an SLPP-led government, then we get the leader of the opposition from the APC, therefore the team up. So waiting with the see now, after we Honorable Martin Numa don't talk, where he don't present the good side of, you know, waiting the part
and himself be honest enough for say
certain things.
The president talk about him against them, but he talk about the challenges them with him.
Yes, in fact, he say even then, particular against the way he put it, it's like, you know, say don't achieve them. Some of them now go in, they can't go for them. And then they look forward to the opposition for team up for let that happen. Which is good. I think it's a very good thing, very impressive.
So Mr. Musa, if you look at the speech, now a very bulky one, and it gets so many good things the way the president talk about. The way we get for do job creation, boosting agriculture under the feed salon project, when are the flagship program with so many other one them. But my question are that how Sierra Leoneans, everybody, for grab the opportunity there. So because this day na paper, and yes, we don't see some then at the implementing stage. But again, the question are that how everybody will able for grab this opportunity and see say the president able for implement all within AC.
So I think the first point now for we go able for, you know, conscientize the public about within the pardon talk, which is what una done they do so now. Una the media houses una they try for take them out now, because if I know say there's an opportunity on the feed salon, there is a place where they want to advertise for people that own tractor drivers them, and me don't come out now social institution I get that certificate and not going for no. So I think the first stage way for move this is about, you know, publicizing this particular whole thing to the public. That now one. And then for open up the space, I think government now then get them project. We want for make them go showcase themselves thoroughly as people will go ready for appreciate. Anybody not on party ticket, once you're a Sierra Leonean, you qualify, where you for come in for let you absorb and give your own support. Whether you are coming in for let them take you. So the need for really see how best they go stand for let that they go happen. It is good we education minister, we information minister find this process where they go with now, you know, sort of like they educate the public about anything, they come to the limelight, then setting the yaso. But as you say, it will be difficult if one, the people they don't know what are the opportunities into all of them, plenty projects here where the presidents unfold. Then two, let the government self go open a hand, not only to supporters, let it go open that hand to every other Sierra Leonean. That once they come up, then get the right requisite for make them go present themselves until they want to work in a certain sector for support the whole thing, make them go see what they go. Me go even suggest if there is a way, let them really they link up with the opposition. Let us say when I need like 50 people them for big truck drivers them. For example, meet out, go out to the opposition and say, but we get this quota. We're not help we for advertise for love. You're not going to tell them say you man them, but it's a job. Let them say feel part of it.
Then say for be part of the process.
Yes, this is a process where they advertise. We not self help you for advertise. Yeah, or set a committee where if na 5-man committee, the opposition themselves they somebody from the media they way go serve as a committee for hire people. So it is transparent, it give that guarantee, assurance, then on the whole, it appear say not just a project for government in one green, as they call them government now, world government. We are all part of it.
And so this will give the people a assurance, say, okay, we can own this project.
Own it. Now the work that and all. If you get project, how unique it will be, but if you not appear like way the people and get for own that project today, they don't go support you.
Okay.
So I hope say they go open and space the government for that, and they hope say the opposition as well will ready for cooperate.
Yes, go be genuine.
You go genuine and cooperate, and let we see how things go flow.
The program where you watch now Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, na Facebook and YouTube. Continue for send your message. Be part of the conversation. You get question, concern, and comment for Terifore Musa. I want to begin call you doctor. Well, it look like that's something in the pipeline.
Yeah, they close. But this thing pass they confirm them, they call you before. I don't finish my doctorate. Yes, I just coming back.
Okay.
Last week.
You can. Don't not be doctorate, slow no gam, but we can
Terifore Musa.
Don't stick to Terifore Musa first. You can send me question and comment, and he will respond to you. Mr. Musa, the president will also talk about gender equity and women's empowerment.
It's one of those areas where attracts me, Alekam, because me don't be disability rights activist, and when we talk about the marginalized group, we are talking about the disabled, the picking them, and the woman them. There are three sects. But over the years, we don't push one of them sector then they to higher level. The children, they sort of don't follow. The First Lady that in project, targeting, the girl picking them specifically.
For end early marriage.
Early marriages, we don't pass that bill. They very much unique. Yeah. So that one day it really they in place. And brother, I tell you, country, they would develop without woman effort. We don't read history. We know say most of the successes are the woman them. There were a time in France where things be so bad, they get autocratic leaders. Those of us who have read history, we know about the march of the women. And then finish that era day. And that made the France not get any king business like how England then gets. You understand? That's why they will talk about the prime minister and president. Because it was really bad for them.
Okay.
So that's now one area of the power of the woman. When we did in this country, for the Sankoton Bona Truth Power, we know the march of the women and now salo woman and transform them and bring Sanko to Usai is supposed for them. When at the peace, this one they admire, they like this. When Napoleon marched at the cities of African countries or then other countries, then when they reach France, the rare girl them for tell you, excuse me for what? The prostitutes. For tell you say even woman where he don't relegate himself, say me at the term prostitute. He still get value in them. Now that one and they able for confront Napoleon army that will be going to France. Would they go give them enticement, then divert them, whilst the French army they gather and able come to them without distraction. France then get loyalty to the woman and because of that role. Otherwise, so I can go on and on with the power and the prowess of women. So that gender bill, our president is a gender pressing. I like it, I support it. But I get an issue I want raise for them concern.
Okay.
We are leaving the disabled out of it. We have been moving with them. There's a commission established. But the pace at which we don't move with the woman they own and the girl child they own, we don't do that for the disabled. So this is an advocacy for them. I'm a disability rights activist. The first they want to know the president, the brigadier. Now we'll meet up. He too start as a disability rights activist.
Okay.
A disabled person, he get passion for it like me. And the first time that we'll meet, I've been get an NGO disability rights Sierra Leone. Yeah. So, but CC it don't they slack small bit. So, Mr. President, this could be a message to you. It's good if you can wake up on the disabled side. You don't make huge gains for the woman then. You don't make huge gains for the beginner. When we talk about marginalized group, there are three sets: the disabled, the women, and the children. But there's one way they lacking. I will find there it will move with the disabled now this time.
So if the commission at the same pace like how it don't move
with the woman them
and picking
them, that they will find, because we know there is an argument to somebody go say, the disabled them, the woman and they so they reach them, but the filter to them. I tell you this for free because me I'm a researcher.
In the old states, Okay, Fatima, I see one
So, yes, I just want to ask, so what if it's a need for be done in that direction? Because if you meet government now, then go tell you, say, then get the Disability Act, then get the Gender Equality Bill, then get this, Act. What you need, if it's a need for be done? Because even the disabled themselves, for persons living with disability, don't they raise this same concern?
Yes. Now, I think 2008 or 2012, now we passed the Disability Act.
Sure.
Yeah. That act they be even speak towards things like for give them the education rights, forget free education. That one day may be some struggle. Yeah. And the most important thing is the few them way they get access to that when I disable them, where they go like them for the college, if them done, for let them transition to job, then it's difficult for them. So this is what me be want for recommend for let them go begin do. Other countries that will get them disabled then they put a kind of tag na the workforce area. Like for instance, within our organization in
Voices online.
Voices. If una employ 10% of disabled on a place, the taxes una they pay will they reduce 10 or 20% per annum. Or if una employ any one disabled person, if na 50 leone they pay and we government we go give una 25 leone for full up that in, you understand? And at the end of the year, we go give una prize who that then don't employ disabled them. Now so other countries they do. That's a policy for long way before realize that. We got very good policy now for disabled, but you know they work because then TIA not don't be practicalized. We're not able to domesticate them yet. For let go down, let filter down and reach to the disabled people. Yeah? They go get free education for go. Where then go, where then done at university, they're not able to take them. Some person now for employ blind man, na boarding for begin cancer. Some person now employ polio. But if you put what in the entice the institutions there for employ them, then the institutions themselves will hold on that enticement day and employ the people. And that's what other countries then they do. So let us start from that front today. Make all ministries then get a particular department for employ disabled people then. Make them make a point for check and give them say it has to be 10% employed disabled them. At the end of the year, they come check and monitor if we are able for full quota. Make them look and see who that they when the disabled we qualify, we for get job, we don't get job or we not get job yet. But let those practical things be done. We're not able to forget. If like where the first lady been come and say, you know, hands off my girl, I wish we go hope forget somebody else who will come. He say hands off our disabled or less disabled transition to workforce. And then, you know, frame something around that way, go bring them. So me go want for left that as a recommendation. Let them practicalize the job creation for them. Yeah, because we don't do a lot. The policies are there, the act is there, the commission is established. I think the new commissioner is Van de Conne now. I know him, Dr. Van de Conne. He's doing very well. He has been doing very well. Been getting your NGO, you know, they employ them. So I'm happy when I hear he say they don't appoint him. When Taiwo Collins be the blind, the man with the visual. Taiwo, he's one of them. I think himself now journalist. So make them see how best them will do the thing in and then we go catch up with the area for the woman them progress and the picking them will don't make.
Okay. So still on the one we get for the gender equality and women's empowerment. If you say like government don't do more in this particular area because they say now and they don't do up to standard.
Yeah, they don't do well. The 30% don't they? The only thing they therefore try for filter that 30% because what that 30% actually mean is that for every workplace, woman for the 30% representation. We still need for arrive onto that. Like one day as for 30% quota for there. With women they were employed to here. Yeah.
We need for rise to that. What do you mean?
So, when we talk about a 30% quota, we mean say if for filter to every institution. For instance, if there's an institution called Orange, the people that would employ the man and woman, the woman then when they employ they for the up to a 30% of the 100% employment within another place. That is what it means. So if we're really able to filter any side, any committee when they form for let us sit on 30% for women they for reflect it. That is what it means.
But you know they will.
It looks slow. I don't do my research around that yet. I do on national TV I go say so. I don't want to put them out. But I'm just saying now some of the ways then that for make we go able for realize that 30% quota. But on the whole, we get with parliament. I don't know the figures, But I think the figures don't move higher. The appointment, the way the party make, we all they see them. The woman representation, it don't move very high. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. But I know say there could be challenges. Not they will not get challenges. We know they call them failure. We call them challenges. Because once they are called challenges and we take them for big challenges, we can surmount them in the near future. Yeah. So it don't happen, but always, even countries the way they overseas, we talk about disability, the disabled and they still grumble, women empowerment. You go to places like America, Europe, they go tell you say so woman is still they get paid fully like demand them. There's this argument where woman will go maternity leave, a woman will time go reach, go born, go come. So it not go be complete. But we don't do we own it, we don't come at far to this successful end. I think say we need for tap we back and say we don't do well. But there could still be challenges.
Okay.
Continue for with me, Mr. Musa. The program we you watch now Voices at 7 a.m. will come to you live on Voices Online TV, on YouTube and on Facebook. We will look at another issue as the program will push and go before. And now we go na NACSA. NACSA said now one institution will tap into the president's vision.
Well, we they take this last headline where they come out from the National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, where they don't begin implement the labor-intense public work projects where they provide or they give work to some young people in the country. It is to the Senior Director and National Coordinator for Social Protection Secretariat in NACSA. And it talked to Magdalene Kabu about this project, how it work, and how they get for do and for make sure say more young people get work in the country. Okay, well, that's Nabi Idris Tarawali, and the Senior Director and National Coordinator for Social Protection Secretariat na NACSA, be they talking to the interview there with Magdalene Kagbo Usa be they tell them but the labor intense public work project where NACSA they implement now, where Mr. Ture say they already don't give over 5,000 temporal job to young people na Freetown, and they continue na different side them na the country. Continue for watch the program where you still watch now Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now Voices online TV, Facebook and YouTube channel them. Drop a comment or question to the number 034225373, 034225373 if you're out of salon at +232. And we will continue with the discussion as we still get Tedifode Musa, lecturer from Furabe College, University of Sierra Leone.
Welcome back. Don't forget to say, this is Voices Online TV, and Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Mr. Musa, we'll come back to the president in statements when making a parliament. One of the things that the president make highlights about are synthetic drugs and substance abuse. And he talk about the things that when government don't do and things that we plan for, especially talking about Kush.
Yeah, I go through that side as well, and I feel say really timely because the way we youths then they go into drug in this country is not good. We get one value around we youths them when the youthful population. Countries them na the West they suffer from that, and the aged population. Like Japan, when are one of the biggest economy then at the world, then they suffer from that side, and then get beaucoup old people them than the young people them, and the young picking in Japan no want for married and born picking, till then the fair way for compensate them. So what is happening? The youngest then they fade out because the old one them, and the old one the way they now like pension then they live on. But we not get that problem there. Salonia, we have not only a youthful population, but a very vibrant one, and then plenty. The youthful constituency, they plenty. But waiting don't be a menace of late at the drugs. And you know peculiar about we in any society. 2015 the America where I see America they fet a certain drug. So tell us on social media. People in a train station, bus station in America, they hold them back, then some man they follow it, they sleep.
You behave like zombie.
They say yes. Inside Europe, they call them junkies. In fact, Europe, some man don't so addicted to drugs that they're not able to come out pana now. So they get away with it, they regulate them. Instead, they go give them small because it also then at the system that they're not able to flush them. If they flush them, it go die or something else go meet them. You don't use to them. Now, like when you get blood now, where they circulate around yourself. I'm bringing out this for the people that know say not peculiar. And if they want to do the fete then you own, we know the very serious thing about them. We will able to fete this way on there. So it very much they in place where the government don't come and give attention. I think they don't declare an emergency.
The person don't declare an emergency.
Yes, which is very much in place. And there's this man where they do very well, Kai, where been the immigration. You know, yes, I see they go under them bridge. They do very well. So let we see how then they go get for go because then youth there we need them.
Because the person they talk about human capital development
and that's where it starts. It starts from them. Naturally, then they say the youths then are the future leaders. They are no more the future leaders. They are the leaders of today. Now, like we first can say, behind every man there is a successful woman. No, this time now side by side the woman and they would we. The same with the youths then. But if we not tap into them and stop this drug business, go fine. The only thing we may they say is we not for left this fete the government no more.
Okay.
Because then here it starts with the parents, with the home. You know, we get agents of socialization. Agents of socialization, the home is one of it. We are the family. You get the universities, the schools, the community, they all they play a role. Most of them people here, where you look them, then one way don't go into this kush. If you interview them, you talk to them well, one of them agents here go don't play bad role, we don't make it offend himself inside either from the parents them, you get papa then waiting at house, then they smoke cigarettes, And small picking and then they give money for go buy cigarette for cow time. So man they get all go light up for me, the man begin practice.
So you don't begin start at
You
an
don't
early age.
at an early stage. So when that man they don't move now, he don't come like for a college, not to cigarette again, no. He begin knock jamba now. He begin work for them bad thing there. Because he able get money now, he able afford. Because he don't go meet a certain group of people that will go lead them into the thing. So this na first way we not for left and give government. Government don't play your role. They don't declare a state of emergency around them. They don't set structures. Policies are now working. Then the fair way I understand, but the speech was see, I think the president they even one fair way how for establish a certain a bill for coming and for pass them into a law for see how they retrieve people. They then mental health thing them. You know, I saw that.
So you think say the president, okay, let's see, no, see the president, the government as a whole,
yes,
serious about the fight against, excuse me, synthetic drugs and substance abuse.
Well,
so,
I think
in relation to the statement from the president.
Yes, well, I think they don't show some strides where they don't make, because for me, for let the governments even come out and declare and say this is now an emergency situation, that was a big move. They not only stop here and that, they don't establish, you know, a certain committee in place. They try for see how they go work and policies that they don't roll out now. I think it's a big chunk of, you know, support way or praise will applaud them on that front.
In all of this, you think say there is a space in the speech for lay people see say okay, the president don't say this, let us play a role, like he give them a space, say we need for play a role.
Yes, I mean what I even see we lacking in that speech day. You know, now where the president not try for put them out, say we self get we own role strongly for play. A very short inside the speech, you know, go too far, done with them. You understand it? Me waiting I've been the feel say if I don't pump inside under now the role as Sierra Leoneans that we self supposed for play. And some people, some communities already don't begin play them. Some communities are then they chasing that they know say they take drugs or they take kush. Some communities, people they import drugs to their kush, and then they go lay you complain. So maybe if for them flag that strongly into them and you know praise them people and communities, then they will do
so that people will take ownership in the fight against
ownership. I like the word ownership into them because let no go feedback like now government. Let feedback like say now with we it is start and if we not fix them up, it move around and come end back per way. Because I was saying Pekin go then at the community, don't take push. Pekin way before don't they bring glory to the community. Now I don't want push my way can I will forget money for go buy brigade or sometimes don't if my go work people and goes for go buy kush.
So in general, what do you think about kush in you talk about synthetic drugs, no just limit to kush because you got other drugs then.
Plenty.
Synthetic drugs and substance abuse. How dangerous it don't be to the youthful population of this country?
Very dangerous. And let me underline the word abuse.
Okay.
Because let me see yourself how they take now drugs then.
Yep.
But the quantity the way they take, if you abuse them, they move into another thing. Yeah? So the word abuse now in the thing. I feel say that one day it don't become very serious. And that fight they just as they say, Arnold, there's nothing I can say. The government don't do your own side. We the community people and we the country people now we for come after this. What if we bring a government we go say, you know, go come to them points they are. In fact, now the officials they defend kush they come in. But we all don't they follow news. We don't they see they don't they do arrest them, police don't they go out. Yeah. But the bulk not they stop with the president or the government of the day.
So from this speech and also waiting on the happening practically, if you say government don't do more in that area, because if you talk to the task force now, you talk to the youth, then go tell you different things, say they still need for do more. Task force will tell you say even money not there for implement, waiting is supposed for implement. So many issues, so many challenges.
Then they now a process, not a one-day event. So for the president will declare a form a task force. For let you pull person come up at drug, you get for rehabilitating whole life. Just like who been come up at the war, where that DDR been come.
But before you get the task force, you need for them put all now and they in place for make sure say they're able to function well.
And I dey feel say then thing and they sometimes still they serve as a challenge. Me no want for run strong assessment on them, but I dey really they feel because just like how you dey say when I down the area, we all don't they get am. The task force itself get their own challenges. Yeah, they need logistics, they need a lot of other things then for move their work go away. But what till we go give the government as an applaud them for, I think they don't establish that one day and they don't pass the law. But now a process, now a process. Some of them, boy, I don't go under mental condition now.
So, Mr. Musa, as citizen or Sierra Leoneans, them, we can monitor the implementation of some of them things there, so, or we can just follow within the document that they say and give comments or whatsoever, because we really need for see within the action they say and back up with the document then we don't see.
Yeah, Fatim, we get 3 arms of government. We are the judiciary, the legislature,
Sure.
and that of the executive. Of late, they don't add the 4th estate. We are there all day. The 4th estate, so man don't they say now 4 arms. Because then here now the 4th estate now una for take them and run with one. Run with them, call attention to them. What you want to do so discuss like how they discuss the power in speech. Yeah, we need a lot of sensitization around NTR. If we not do them, government self go sleep. And by that way they would do them, would they serve as a way for either caution them or awake them from their slumber if they want to sleep along the way for see how they would deliver them. Yeah. So me at the field say it is start with the 4th estate. When I get for try for put them out, government if you don't set this tax force so what is happening around it. Try forget the tax force people them, talk to them, within the challenges, bring the challenges them out, call experts them, we don't be part of them, project them, they certain other country them, how them be weather then challenges them, make them come sit down like USA sit down so then profile them.
They don't they do and we don't they talk to them and they don't they come.
Okay.
So now based on that they will say later.
I tell una plenty thank you for that. I'm sure government on the area now. They go act. Now just no business. I'm sure it will take in course.
Mr. Musa, we don't talk about agriculture and food security.
Yes, sir.
We work more a little bit about job creation and rural livelihoods. Talk about gender equality and women's empowerment.
Yeah.
Synthetic drugs, we'll just talk about.
Yes.
But I don't care the conversation go back to agriculture. Okay. And the president make mention of under the feed saloon, he say the expansion of rice production.
Yeah.
If this government able get this right in terms of producing enough rice for saloon people, what think this could mean for the ordinary man? Because now you look at this, I think rice also 5 lanes for cup.
6 years,
6
7 years.
Okay. So what think this could mean for the ordinary man in livelihood?
It will mean very good thing in the sense that when we talk about staple food, Salona, one staple food no more we get when I rest. If you go places like Ghana, Nigeria, then go tell you like Ghana, then go tell you about kenke, then go eat banku, then go eat other things, them rice, go they, gari. But we, Salon man, the man where they go conference, then they get all thing. We rest no they say no eat say no eat it, no eat that eat. We don't need the way don't eat because in each one a price on rice. So this is very, very important. We always see that we're guilty of that.
Sure.
Eat you rest for that day, you go catch something on the roadway, they eat jam bread, but you want to fall back on your rice. So this rice production, now I make a fine way the past say this feed salon business. Now we able to feed yourself through rice. Say rice, not to origin from Africa, now Asia I come out to. Okay. Now Asia, now plant them for like go grow na so. You understand? So we get for try for see how we will work on that. And inside the pie in speech, I'm happy. They talk about research. Research they will go focus on the type soil because you get rest them where they grow now different soil components exposures them. Okay. You get upland rice farming, to agriculturists, but you get then swampy side, you get for test and no.
You can't rest for planting.
Yes, if you go there, Cambodia, then how they call them, or Cambodia, now they are able to know more, but where they do the rice production them properly. Korea, other places them. You find out, say, then get a certain soil system where they don't develop, they don't test and they don't develop them. We'll be able to produce rice inside 3 months, or inside 1 day, I go produce rice like 3 times. Okay. Unlike we now, where man plant rice, Now one time for the whole year. Pass it wait back that whole year. In fact, some side where you don't plant them, you get for left, let it will become fertile. You move go na other side. Now then we upline side there, you move go. This year na under the farm because that other year I don't do I want let the thing cultivate. Look that time gap.
6 months.
Yes. Then you go na the other country, then they don't test the soil, then get fertilizer, then go use, then get till, then go lose. Where that 1 year ago they take for produce 1 term in terms of rice. Then don't produce 3 or 4 or 5 times of that kind of rice in large production.
Under that way you talk about, so the president categorizes say mechanization of value chain,
yes,
research and quality inputs.
And that soil test, that research around the soil test. So I think so the president knows he did do a lot.
Technology gets a great role for playing football.
Yes, and he's going for it. Sometimes back I understand say bingo, I think Vietnam. You go Vietnam. Yeah. You go Vietnam, the largest rice producing company. You go engage them, then talk to them, then tell them their own set up how they do, then soil system. Then he was very much impressed. He come back. So I think say they're on track. The only thing we don't look outside and this Toma bomb, I don't know if you don't kick off, you know, then we need forget side them for them kind of thing and the way if government for able for use. Toma bomb should be up and running by now. I think is moving. I'm not very sure about it.
Okay. If the government will pull all this off, what it go mean for?
It go mean so now one we able feed ourselves. At least you able forget rice then at the market, and that they go make. We go avoid for import rice because that importation of rice, now they huge money they go. Because waiting they happen then the Lebanese they will import the rice, you know, and then we they make sure say then get the right and the kind tax way go move them for that. You know, huge money they go into them. But if we they produce we own rice now, then we don't cut to that side. And producing we own rice until we go move to another phase for let's say begin the exports. And when you export, you are influencing the GDP for like grow. That will reflect very well on the economic status.
So agriculture get important role apart from the feed sale, get important role.
Apart from all the eat them, we're able to move, we sell food time, we're able to export them, and we're able to cut that chain of importing the rice where they come in. So it not get for be easy. Because people wait then they export rice, then they make their own business out of that. They're not going to let that kind of thing they will happen. But we're happy we have
but this burden is rest on the shoulder of this government.
Government for one. If they not do this, it will be a problem for we. But if they peel this off, from their shoulders, it will be fine for the economy. It will be fine for the common man. It will be well and calculated for. And waiting at like the policy where they bring come this BNTM, where government officials they all don't make farm, including the president self, is very much in place. Very much in place. Myself, 2 years back, I make farm in my own village. Yes. You know, I mean, it's good. That farm they want make, I tell me people, them say this not a thing for, make we go sell and decide. We harvest them, then can them put them in bag, we shape them, they eat that rice. They, if I may own keep and not be they eat. And some man can take the following year for let go use back for seed okay. Move on. But I see, you know, I just now be a pilot stage for that test and see what really go happen. It save the people in that area. Then they come up with trade from one village for go fend them. And deliberately I've been do them husk and they keep them. I've been saying that could be the case. Because they can come out and go fend that seed rice. When they give by quota, the way you plant now, you get the amount of bag where you give back. So that year they are saved them from that. You know, so imagine if everybody they do that now in village, that kind of production of rice so good day sufficiently. They eat rice. When the rice so grow, so man they pass around, they go thief and they can't complain to me say they go thief the rice. I say now for the plant, I let them thief no more.
So you know. How this?
So if government
as an ordinary citizen,
yes sir,
a civil servant, you be take this kind of venture.
Yeah.
How this make you feel and the impact with this creates on the lives of the people?
I felt good. If I get to my home now, the first thing I told them, they remember me for. You know, if not to be for go do this my PhD, where I move out a little bit. You know, then they want let that they happen every year because when I do one term, it saved them like for 2-year expenditure. Yeah, it saved them on that front.
So agriculture very key for move the country.
Now the key that one day. Me was sit on so there's nothing will take me away from agriculture. Me now upline boy, I like bush. I want make. When you go inside the farm, you see things that they do, bro. Then we own side and at the south, you dey find out say some pepper can boss us on side number, not to nobody.
Just pepper.
It the boss number. Sometimes they don't dey wasp.
So get
not. We
get
have
fertile
acres of this palm nuts now village middle back come from ruling families. So we
So
inheriting it
we get
from our grandpa.
we get fertile ground. So wetin are the issue now way for make salon still struggle for?
We're not able for promote let people that know say agriculture like value for Motorman in existence, like value in terms of commercial, like value we go make you get money in your pocket. What you don't they push all this time for come for college and wear tie and sit on our office. When I tell people say they go make farm in my village, people then feel say an application they go power. Is that possible? You know, but I'm able for learn a lot.
Because at that I just want to bring you back to because even the job creation way President build it up but now. If you go back like country like Nigeria and so on, you will see say most of them graduates and only the target for dinner office, but and get majority of them where they do business, we get for do agriculture and so on. So how we as Sierra Leoneans them go able for push this idea, especially when within a big institution like FBC, for make people, especially young people, go able to understand say this now another good way for go if at all we for able for push Sierra Leone.
Now the awareness, and I feel say government don't already set that platform there for we. Let people that are aware. They don't start on government officials. The president say want to Siana in farm. It's very good. Nigeria, all the retired presidents then they get farm. And when they say farm, when they talk about farm for go plant rest no more or plant pepper or other things there. When they talk about farm, you talk about them cattle rearing as well, then get them poultry, you know, then get them fish pond, so man get fish farm, you understand. It's a whole big farm that they make money out of farm. But we not don't move to them face the date. We they see the top people. Then at the first time this Omeri, we president they talk about agri farm. At the first time this will get, you know, a system where go say let all the government officials then go get farm. I know say Pastor Mambu self make farm.
Yes, yes.
Now this I think go to the north, there's a big farm where he make there.
Yes.
You know, if we move into them thing and he leaves his pastoral work, he come on a church, he go that man they get school, he gets farm, you know. Man like that one day, anybody emulate him. So we people them now the university for no say where you graduate, you know, you get for fend your way into denting and agriculture now one of the best things then.
But somebody will go tell you back say it can be very challenging because when you go there you need to forget logistics, especially in terms of tech.
Then they challenging. And in fact, then they challenging very, very much confrontational in terms of the finances. In fact, with the land safe, me able for go do farm because we get family land there over yonder.
And land there they plenty.
But some man now come out on the side where they go say, look, family land they dumb. I go in village for go start. Where you go there, me when I reach my village, I let the people for go walk. People then go come, or chief don't come. You know, you just give them waiting for eat. Then you farm, you budget. Even that is not easy. Because anytime they go walk, the budget for let them eat. The budget. Then they go 3 times and you move by stages. Plowing stage, falling off the sticks, you know. Time for send the seed, go buy the seed, come, time for do the plowing, time for drive the bad them, all the expenditure. It's not easy, it's challenging. So sometimes government.
So the process of agriculture expensive. So
very much.
How governments go make them like you think say governments go make them attractive, it will make them accessible for people and for going to this.
So this is what I will recommend. Yeah. Make government open an institution. An institution where go day for acts for young people that we want for going to farming. You go there, you register with that institution. They ask you who sign at the space. They ask you whose kind of farming you want to do. It is going to be like a kind of loan. Okay, I want plant granates. Na longe, I get so acre. Then same person and go watch her. That granite, how much it will cost? Then give you them. So then they go link it to the agriculture ministry. Then supply you that one day. And then they pardon now, but then they go the farms them. You know, then they target the one the way you're into one. But let them do them that way they institutionalize them for attract young people then. Because we get the we not go get the energy to young man again. Young guys they are not we not get the energy for good day. We not go able for attract more people, we not go able for talk. and change the scenario. If that kind of thing they like how then they give loan to people and for go build house, then they give loan to a man for go buy car. It's a loan for going to agriculture. Let government think about that one day. Then see Arnold don't come out so side. He did the media, but he get farm so side. You know, you do 1 or 2 years, you turn all that proceeds back, then the rest don't left with you now. Now you they fund your farming system.
Like a startup kit.
A startup kit, that's the word for it. And if it's let government, they think about that. Otherwise, all them out they come out now make some man way not get time for going like push the empire. We come out, you not get work. This not of government, you know, able get that go support and for get job. They find other thing for do.
It go even reduce the amount of idleness, crime
Plenty,
rate.
yes. Man, then get strength, they able for go na bush and able get the way for do am. So let government think about that.
Fatima.
All right, I think we not get better time again at the program. We fit for round up. We will come back to we guest and ask what you go like for left with people we don't they watch so far.
Well, me people we don't hear way we president don't deliver the speech yesterday. He don't roll out a lot of policies than we he will want for let do. Now that make we vote for the government. Then say government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Of the people, they form government from among the people. Of the people, by the people, now the same people and back would they take we make ministers. Then for the people, when they don't turn ministers and government, they hope that they work for we. So that is what democracy is about. This policy we don't come is not just going to be about government. This particular presentation where the president make. We don't politicize all things as alone. Let we not politicize this one. Let we see them as a development stride and see how we go access them. Let we support them. Let we support government. It is government of Sierra Leone and we are Sierra Leoneans. Yeah? It will be difficult, but let we take them as a challenge at a lot of levels then. So my word we are go left to now, a simple one. Let we not politicize them. Let we see them as a project for all Sierra Leoneans. Let we support them.
All right. I want to say plenty thank you to Teddy Fode Musa, lecturer from Frabe College, University of Sierra Leone. And in beginning also this morning, you don't care to talk on President Bio in speech where he make yesterday as he be open parliament. Well, we say plenty thank you to una all. We don't take una time and watch the program. So with technical team, Prince Kote, Mohamed Denke, and Ralph, we don't make the program reach una this morning. We want to say plenty thank you to them all and me and Fatima Sise, they say tata and get yourself a wonderful Wednesday.
Not forget to join me at 1 p.m. for we lunchtime live show where they come to you on Voice Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. Lunchtime live, they come to you from 1 p.m. to 2 now 1 hour program. Not forget to like, comment and share with program so more people will come to the page and know about Voices Online TV. Till we meet again tomorrow, this same place, this same platform. Mina Arnold Felix Elba, they say tata.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media, Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is new media contribution to development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices.
Your